Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Coach Marchman Show. I'm Adam Bell for Charlton Sportsnet, along with Indians baseball head coach Thad Marchman. How you doing, Coach?
Doing great. How are you?
Man, it's been a run. We've had a ball so far. Got the Final Four coming up, but I want to take a look back at our previous two rounds with Washington Wilkes and then coming up into Schley. Can you run through that for us real quick?
Sure. Washington Wilkes coincidentally is in the same region as the team that we're going to play this week, Social Circle. So in the round of 16, it was Washington Wilkes, and what a good team they were. They really pressed us. Game one, their pitcher, who's a left-handed player, who just did an excellent job all night long. We really had a difficult time getting to him. We only managed one run. We only got one run in the game, and they beat us 2-1, and that was disheartening. But they played great, and they got a big home run early in the game, and
that was huge.
Yeah, it was. And then they got it. What was even bigger was they got an insurance run after that, because we were able to score one late in the game there, and we lost 2-1, and sometimes you just got to give the other team credit because they just played better, and that guy pitched a great game. And then we moved into game two, and that's when we had a little better offensive performance.
Yeah.
And we were able to jump out into a pretty good lead. And there was an issue there where after four innings, Ian Vickers had only thrown 40 pitches, so he's doing a great job. I think we have an 8-0 lead, and they make a pitching change, and their guy kind of slows us down a little bit. And at that point, we tried to make a move to save Ian for the next day.
Right.
And so we brought in Heath. We had all the confidence in the world. We had a plan for Heath, and Heath executed the plan. The only problem there was those guys can hit. They're a good team, and they're a
solid baseball team.
They can play, and we made a couple mistakes behind Heath, and then they got a couple hits and capitalized. And next thing you know, it's a two-run game or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but
I think it was 2 runs. Yeah.
But Heath, nevertheless, he got out of that inning, and he gave us that valuable inning. It was a super valuable inning. So at that point, we came back with Ian, and he was able to close the door on game two, which was very important, that inning, because then you move into game three. It's a tough game. Those guys, their team's battling. We're able to push out in front. They come back a little bit. We push out a little bit more. They come back a little bit. And then, Colton, who did a good job, he just ran out of gas.
Yeah.
But thanks to Heath coming in and being able to give us that one inning the day before, we're able to use Ian in game three, and Ian does a great job and pitched the last two innings and closed it down. And we breathe a sigh of relief for getting by a very good Washington Wilkes baseball team.
That was some great series management, because Washington Wilkes was no slouch by any stretch of the imagination. It was balanced like this to me out there. Both teams were just trading knocks for knocks and hits for hits.
Yeah.
It was a great series.
Yeah, they were really good.
It really was. I want to, Sammy couldn't make it today, but he sent me some interesting stats I want to throw at you. These aren't official.
All right.
Aren't official, but these are what Sammy keeps out there. And I was just amazed by this. Right now, obviously 6-1 in the playoffs.
Okay.
Right now, we've hit our opponents 64-43, outscored them 65-17. That's amazing. That's amazing, Coach. The pitching staff has had 32 Ks and only 3 walks in 7 innings.
7 games.
That's huge.
7 games.
7 games.
Right.
7 games. Yeah, that is huge. And then only 8 errors in 7 games. That's quality baseball, Coach.
It is quality baseball, and quite frankly, we talked yesterday about we have to improve defensively. We have to be better on the defensive side, and because 7 errors that's good. You make 7 errors over 8 games, that is good.
Right.
For a high school baseball team, that's good. When did those errors come, though? That's what's important. We made a costly error in the game versus Washington Wilkes that gave them that extra insurance run. We made a costly error in game 3 that against Schley that extended the inning a little bit. So that I wasn't aware of those comparison type stats against teams that we've already played, because I don't spend a lot of time on that. Stats do matter, I'm proud of those stats for sure.
Yeah.
But as you know, you keep playing, and the competition just keeps getting tougher. So
it gets tougher.
things kind of even out, and really it comes down to just executing better than the opponent, and for our players, that's what we got to try to do. Is we got to try to find a way to just execute better and not make mistakes in key times of the baseball game.
Sammy wanted to be here. He sent me the stats, and I was amazed by that. That's really impressive. Now we leaving the Washington Wilkes series, which was just a knockdown drag out for 3 games. You got Schley coming to town. Great opening pitcher for the Schley squad.
Yeah, he did a great job. He reminded me a lot of Washington Wilkes' first pitcher. But Gant was up to the task. So Gant, had a game plan, was able to execute very well. He worked both sides of the plate, was able to change speeds in the strike zone, and just really kind of dominated that game. We didn't score a lot of runs for him, which we hardly ever score a lot of runs for Gant. I don't know why, but that's just how it is. But I think he held him to 1 run. I think it was 3-1 was the final or something like that. Was it 3-1?
2-1. 2-1.
Close game, but Gant just really did a great job of keeping the hitters at bay. Then in game 2, the offense kind of came alive a little bit. We were able to capitalize on a couple of walks and a couple of errors by them, and then next thing you know, it's an 8-run inning, and we bat around in the first inning. So definitely took some relief off of Ian, but Ian did a great job through 5 innings, struck out 6 or 7 or something like that. So he did a good job as well. So was proud of our performance versus Schley County, and Schley County's just a quality program. They always have a good team over there.
Up there.
Always. And we were fortunate to be able to get by those guys.
The second game was almost kind of an aberration for Schley, because that's not normally their baseball.
That's right. You're right. That's right. So we feel fortunate to have been able to get that win and take advantage of some mistakes that they made and move forward. So just completely tickled to death to be in the Final Four, and I'm so proud of the players, and I feel like several of them have grown up a lot, have matured just so much this last year, and that's what's allowed us to be here at this point right now. And so Social Circle's next.
How many Final Fours appearances is this now? Do you keep track of that? I think we do up there on the board, don't we? So we got 1. And you obviously got the state champions, so that's 3. There's a bunch. That's not bad, Coach. Last month.
The Lord has blessed us here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We're very, very fortunate and very blessed, and we talk about those banners. We talk about this. You want to be a group to put up a banner over the fence. And that. So those things they mean a lot to us, and it's a goal to put one up that represents your team, your year. So. Who would have thought that, last year's Final Four team, you graduate some very key seniors, right. And this year's team's able to get back to the same spot they were, and with the plan of surpassing them. Whether that happens or not, we don't know yet. But of course, you don't play the game to lose; you play to win, and you play to move on in the playoffs. And so it's just amazing, and I'm honored to have the opportunity to play in the Final Four again, and I know my players value it, and they look forward to the opportunity.
Is this 2022? This is your 10-year anniversary from the 2012. Am I doing the math right on that? From the state championship, 2012?
Well, actually, it'd be 11 years.
It'd be the 11th. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's still, man. It's been a ride, Coach. It's been a ride.
Yeah, 30 wins. Just a great accomplishment by a bunch of players who just really worked hard and they just do the best. And I enjoy them, and they're a good group of fellows, and getting to 30 wins is a major accomplishment, I think, and just try to keep challenging them. Do a little bit more. So now we got Social Circle coming into town, who seems to be just on fire.
That's going to be fun. Let's take a break. We'll let our sponsors get a word in here, and then we'll be right back with the Coach Marchman Show right after this.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com/careers.
Indians Playoff Baseball was brought to you in part by Brian Hewling of State Farm Insurance, Insurance Mutual Fund, State Farm Bank, 4197 2nd Street, Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your insurance needs, contact Brian Hewling and his staff at State Farm Insurance. Heron Cleaning and Restoration, LLC, located at 239 Jones Road in Jacksonville, Florida, can handle all of your cleaning needs as well as fire and water damage restoration. Contact Gina Mazel at 904-524-1384 or call their office at 904-384-8427. Heron Cleaning and Restoration. Pier 6 Seafood and Steakhouse, located at 853 South 6th Street in McClenny, Florida. Steaks cooked to order, seafood just right, fish plates with all the fixings, hamburgers all the way, fries and more. Go see old Salty and tell them CSN sent you. Pier 6 Seafood and Steakhouse.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet. Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Welcome back to the Coach Marchman Show. Coach, we've got Social Circle coming to town. I got to be honest about Social Circle. I never heard of Social Circle till this year with the maidens earlier in the season, and now it seems like they're on our calendar all the time now.
Yeah, I've heard of it before because, I'm from around close by that area. But what a coincidence, in softball, we go to Social Circle, and then here we are in baseball at the end of the year, Social Circle comes to us, so it's crazy how it works like that. But it's interesting. But listen, when we went there, they were very gracious. They were a good host. And,
they were excellent hosts up there.
Beautiful facilities. And and they beat our maidens. So, but they, it was a good place to go, and they treated us well there. So I don't expect anything different.
Yeah, talking about them being an excellent host. I know we're about to dive into their baseball, but when I went up there, they're an NFHS school, and when I went up there, the AD up there and everything, he was very gracious. So where do you need to be?
Awesome.
Where do you need to get?
Sure.
I couldn't have asked for a better host, have we?
Yeah.
Let's dive into the baseball game, Coach.
Yeah, listen, so Social Circle, they are a team of just finding a way, and with some really good players. Their region was super competitive, and to prove that, they have two teams still in the Final Four. Mm-hmm. So two teams from their region are in the Final Four. And as a matter of fact, one of the teams from their region beat Irwin County, who I thought was just a really, really, really good team, and expected Irwin County to kind of be in this Final Four scenario. Just they were really good,
Yeah.
We were fortunate enough to win that. We were fortunate to win that series. It was a good team. My guys just played well when they needed to, but here's Social Circle, who actually was coming in as a number 3 seed, and they just keep advancing, you know. And Ace Charter's the team they beat last week or a few days ago, whatever. And this is a team who was in the Final Four last year, just like us.
Yep.
They're a good offensive team who can really swing the stick. But, you know, Social Circles right now is in the business of finding a way. So we got to be in the business of finding a way to stop them, because they are really showing a lot of moxie, a lot of character, and clearly the fact that they're a good team, that they just keep finding a way to advance.
Yeah.
And it's been a tough road for them. It's been hard. You know, the teams have been giving them a hard time.
Battles.
That's
going
right.
back and look at their road to the
That's
Final
right.
Four. They've had some tough games.
For sure. And that, you know, that Ace Charter team they beat, I know is a good team, and I tip my hat to Social Circle for finding a way to get here. And you know, they're going to be a tough opponent. That's for sure.
It's a good thing. I'm glad they have to come down here and not us make that trip. Let's slide in a little bit, Coach. You
I
warned me
agree
about the
100%.
weather.
Yeah, it was raining a little bit now.
Wait, you good?
Yeah, I'm all
We'll
right.
keep going.
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep going.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. I'm glad we don't have to go there. It's really far, real far away, and plus, happy to be here at Indian Field for all our people. So it's going to be a good time on Monday.
And I'm excited about bringing it. I was when I got the contract for the Final Four game, you know, getting to the Final Four, you kind of figure they might send in FHS, but they cleared me right away. So,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm very excited. Steve Figueroa up there at GHSA, he said it's yours.
Nice.
So yeah, so I was really excited about that.
Good.
So we're going to have that as well. Let's talk about that for a second with the home crowd and everything. Crowd showed up for Schley. That was a good crowd in here the other night versus Schley County.
Yeah.
We need them back.
Sure. I mean, listen, that's home field. It's called home field,
Yeah.
not just because of where it's located. It's because of the people who are standing on the other side of the fence. You know, they make the game more exciting. They make the players want to play hard. They make people just want to do a little bit more. You know, it's great to have families out here to watch their kids, but it's also great just to have regular community members, you know,
Yeah.
business owners, from people who sponsor us to come out and watch these games. You know, it's just good for our community. It's good for our baseball program to pack the house, you know, to get as many people here as possible. So I hope you guys come out and watch us play, and I think it's going to be an exciting series, and you know, we are lucky enough to have been in the Final Four before. We're very fortunate to have won a couple state championships. But the fact of the matter is it's very hard to get to this spot, and you just never know whenever you're going to be back. So come out and watch us.
All right, yes, sir. Before we head out, let's talk. You may have, and just tell me if you did, because you know sometimes I don't hear right. Let's talk about what are you expecting out of Social Circle's pitching? How deep are they in pitching? And that seems to be like a thing in Class A. You got to worry about not only the primary pitcher, but number 2 and number 3.
They're in the Final Four.
That's all. That's it.
So there you go. It's going to be a formidable opponent. They're going to make it tough on us. We're going to have to play our best and be at the top of our game. And you know, if you want to play for a state championship, you got to beat a team like Social Circle. So we just got to find a way to get their pitching staff, because they're here for a reason. You know, because they've been able to get the job done, and we just got to find a way to best them a little bit.
All right, Coach. Well, we're going to take a break, Coach, and we'll be right back. And we'll talk about your top performers for the season.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds
We'll
good.
be right back. You're watching the Coach Marchman Show on the Charlton Sports Network. Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information. Protecting you is what we do. Gowan Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and we'll assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral. Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? The Crafty Beard has you covered. They specialize in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom tumblers to phone cases, apparel, and more. Outfit yourself with game-ready gear by contacting Stephanie at the Crafty Beard. Go Indians!
The certified service experts at Walker Jones Chevrolet Buick Cadillac GMC know precisely which parts your Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV needs. Rely on them to maintain your vehicle with the same parts used to build it. Our GM certified service experts are trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Simply schedule an appointment today on the web at walkerjoneschevy.com/service or come see us on Memorial Drive in Waycross.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
Charlton Electric, now serving Charlton and surrounding counties. With over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services, our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades, mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixture installations, and much more. Call us today for an estimate at 912-276-7661.
Marchman Show with our third segment of the day. Coach, top performers for 2022.
We kind of covered top performers for the season, with our all-region selection, but in the playoffs, it's been a little bit different scenario. But if you think about over the length of the season, with top performers is we were talking about this the other day, is that we have a battle between Colby and Sean for the most hits in the season, right? They're tied right now.
Wow.
Tied. Same number of hits.
They've been on fire, too.
They've been hot, that's right. And, I think that we've hit more home runs in the postseason than we hit during the regular season. And, that's, Colton and Colby and Sean and Wade and Gant. Gant's been swinging a hot bat for the past month. Sean's been giving us power numbers and on base percentage like
he really has.
He gets on base so much. Jude's been courtesy runner for him, who's done a great job, by the way. But Jude's on base all the time. That's because he's running for Sean all the time. So Sean's getting on base at a very high rate. And Colby gives us some RBIs when he swings it. He also gives us some on base percentage and also some pressure on the defense when he bunts. Mm-hmm. And the bottom of the lineup has actually been pulling their weight too, which is what they're supposed to do. Connor Lloyd has been swinging the bat really good, get some hits when we need them, and definitely helping to turn the lineup over so we can get back to the top. And Colton was really hot. He kind of cooled down a little bit, but we're expecting him to heat back up. And of course, the pitching staff, with Gant and Ian and Colton. They've done everything we've asked them to do. They've given us a chance to win every time out. And when one guy's pitching well enough to give you a chance to win, you count on everybody else behind you to help score some runs. And so we clearly we a lot of people are top performers right now. Because we've made it this far.
Right.
And Heath Ray we've asked to do a lot more too. So Heath Ray's now in the offensive lineup with along with pitching as well. And we still got Connor Lloyd and Wade to use on the mound if we need them. So Wade is just been. He's been hot in the playoffs as well, and
he's made some incredible catches.
And defensively, he's really done a great job, and threw a couple people out of the bases as well. So, as far as top performers, everybody just about is chipping in, and for these guys to perform at their top level, then at practice, people got to be performing at their best as well to push them on. So, we're lucky enough to have a lot of top performers right now, but I do think it's interesting, how Ian and Gant are really chewing up the innings and giving us a chance to win every time out. And then if we find a way to get into Game 3, we have the luxury of having someone like Colton Cruz, who's just another quality starter ready to
He
come
did
in
a
and do the
fantastic
job.
job the other night.
Yeah, he did. And the hits battle is pretty cool too. You know, where those guys are battling for the number of hits. And the funny thing is Wade's right behind them. I think Wade's like maybe three hits behind them. So we got a 3-way tie right now for the most hits on the team, with everybody else producing in some type of way. So
They're feeding off that.
yeah, sure, yeah, and hope they do it some more. You know, Jacob Baxter's our all-time hits leader and he did that in 2013. So for the single season, Jacob Baxter has the most hits in a single season. I think it's 52 or 54, something like that. These guys got a chance to catch that, and I challenge them to do it. So Wade, Colby, and Sean, go get the hits record. You go get the hits record. We'll be in very good shape. So. Yeah, proud of all those guys. Proud of the whole team, man. It's just such an honor to have a chance to play in the Final Four. It is unbelievable. It is just awesome. I mean,
it is. I'm excited.
The environment, the event, the opportunity to try to motivate these guys to go play in such a high pressure game where it means everything. I hope the community understands how special it is, because it really is. It's super special.
Sometimes I wonder if the community's spoiled to all the winning we do around here, but at the same time, I know the community appreciates it.
Yeah, sure.
Because you see schools around us that they're celebrating when they make one trip.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
So it's a big deal, but
It's
it's
a big deal.
that level of play that
Right.
you and every other coach and every other team around here have established. This is what y'all expect.
That's right. And every round it just goes up and up and up, because if it doesn't, you're going to be eliminated.
Right.
So your level of play has to, the performance and the quality of entertainment that's out here has just got to go up, or else the season's over. So
It's win or done now.
that's right.
Well, it's been win or done for the last 3 rounds.
That's true.
But Coach, with Social Circle coming Monday and the whole team performing like you say, it's really exciting, because you're getting that production not only from just 3 or 4 your top guys.
Right.
The whole lineup's contributing.
They are, and that's what it takes to win games. That's what it takes to beat really good teams like Washington Wilkes and Schley and Social Circle. I mean, these teams are, they've really, they've done a lot as well. You know what I mean? And we were fortunate enough to find a way to move on. So that's what we're going to try to do again on Monday.
I know when we're broadcasting a game with opponents, we'll look at the lineup and say, okay, we're headed to the 7th inning. They're at the bottom of their order. You know what I mean? Things like that. With our guys, as hot as they all are right now, you're the opposition. You're going. It doesn't matter if they're at the bottom of the order.
Yeah, you expect them to be able to turn the lineup
see what I'm
over and get on
saying?
base. That's right. But that expectation has been there since day one, right? The bottom of the order is just a phrase,
It's just a place to be right now.
That's just a place to be. That's right. So you got a job to do down there as well. So, and our guys know that.
I see that little grin on your face when you say that too. That's awesome.
Well, they
You got to feel good about that.
yeah, they think they can hit, and so go do it, and they've been doing it. So the plan is to keep doing it, and just appreciate how everybody's pulling in the same direction. Playing hard, and that's one of the most important things. Is everybody's playing hard, man. They're hustling, getting after it.
Always.
And that's something to be proud of, and I love that. So
Even when the other team, which I told you in the past shows, has turned into a pet peeve with me, when the other team's out there pitching, the ball gets by the catcher. Our batters are going, our on-deck guys are going to get the ball for them. I mean, it's that hustle you're talking about.
what a
Always
great
going,
characteristic.
always going.
What a great characteristic that our guys are displaying. You know what? I got it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
That's just integrity. You know
It's
what I mean?
an ingrained attitude.
I'll go get it. I got it. I'll help. I'll hurt. I think it's awesome that's the type of behavior that they've taken on when they're on the baseball field, and perhaps if we're all lucky, when they move on to their jobs and their careers, they'll have that same type of attitude, and they're going to be the one who's go get it. They're going to be the one who makes it happen. They're going to be the one who's eager to help, and they're going to be the one who succeeds. So that's kind of the plan. So.
Yeah. And I know the young kids watching this, y'all pay attention to what Coach just said. It's always hustling, always giving.
Always on.
Always on it, because these Final Four kids, you have a big following with the youth here. And these it doesn't happen overnight. It's constant work.
That's right.
All season, throughout the year.
Yes, sir.
It's everything.
Yeah.
It's all an accumulation of all of that.
Yeah.
That's
right. You got to work.
Yeah.
Right? You got to do a little more than the other guy. You got to do a little more. Do a little more, you get a little better, create momentum, keep moving forward. So,
it's not a participation trophy.
no, sir, especially not in the Final Four.
It is not. Coach, anything else before we head out?
No, I don't think so. Just hope everybody comes out to watch us play. Come check out the game, check out the baseball field, and just enjoy yourselves, because I think it's gonna be a good time, and we're gonna try to play well for everybody.
4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Go fan. You guys have it posted on the school site,
That's right.
and I'll share it to our page.
Oh, yeah,
And $10 still.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's still $10.
Yeah.
And if they don't do the Go Fan, y'all have been having the ability to do it here at the gate.
I'm pretty sure there's an option at the gate if you can't get it on GoFan. Yeah.
So they can pay at the gate, because I think that might have scared some people that first 1 or 2 rounds. They might have thought, well,
Yeah, you can. I think you can.
you can take care of it at the gate
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
All right, Coach Marchman, thank
Thanks,
you.
man.
Good luck Monday,
Thank
4
you.
and 6.
Yes, sir.
If game 3:30.
3:30.
3:30 on Tuesday on the if.
Right.
All right, y'all. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you for watching the Coach Marchman Show.
Good stuff, man.
Hey Indian fans! United First Credit Union has been helping people afford life since 1943. Our free online banking and mobile app make it easy to check balances, transfer funds, and pay bills, and we offer some of the lowest loan rates in town. Joining our credit union is easy. We are conveniently located at 3773 2nd Street South in Folkestone, so stop in and experience the credit union difference. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Bennett's, your hometown pharmacy, conveniently located on US 1 in Folkestone, Georgia. They're ready to handle all of your prescription needs. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will explain your prescriptions and answer any questions you may have about your medication. Bennett's is here to serve our community Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and is proud to serve and support our hometown.
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs,